Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War raid stream, week 22, day 6. Raids itself has been completed, as far as all of our rewards and everything. That's not where it's located, but all that's already been completed, as you guys know. So we don't have anything to do with there, don't really need to do our sigils, no point in trying to make a leaderboard. But the main thing we're going to be doing this stream is trying to get level 500 pure faction done. And as well as recording it simultaneously, because why not? Because we've done that the last several times. So, yeah, it is the game plan, trying to get pure faction level 500 completed. And, of course, we're just going to be running it with a really weird team. And by a very weird team, I mean this team right over here. Actually, I'll go put it on my copy-paste right now, so we could easily go put it in. But this team right here, it is quite literally 4 King Gob Truffle. Or 3 Gob Truffle with a tank, but I think 4 of them is just going to be fine. So we're going to go roll with that and see what happens. That is pretty much the game plan. So, yeah, I guess we'll set up to go record real quick and then just do that. Luckily, we already have the program open and everything, so pretty easy. Just got to do the little intro and all that and, you know, normal things. But before I do, hello everyone! Hello Frag Hunter, hello William, hello Robo, hello Steve, hello Corn, hello Wow. Let's see. What else do we need to set up for the thingy thing? I don't think we really have much. We just paste the team thingy in. I do have it on my copy paste. Let's make sure copy paste is actually working. Gosh, copy paste keeps wanting to not work. And let's do our dailies and do whatever other mess we need to go do, like PvP for some gold farming. What am I looking for? I'm looking for here, looking for fight, looking for first battle, looking for fight, looking for edit, looking for paste team. And does it work? Yes. Okay. It won't be there when I go back though. The second I go out of here and then click back, it's not going to be that team. Oh, it is. Well, the second I go all the way out of the screen and then go back, it's not going to be that team. I need to keep it on copy-paste for that reason. Yep, and it changes back. That's how it normally goes. Fail. Anyways, yeah. So I believe that was everything we needed. We just go over to the faction and just kind of go from there. Let's see. How on earth do you pronounce this, by the way? Amanithrax? Amanithrax. Amanithrax is about as close as I'm going to get. Hopefully that is correct. Let's just go with that and go from there and hope that is ideal. Let's see. Maybe I'll give it a shot, see what happens. Let's see, what else is the other thingy thing? Okay. I almost just clicked stop streaming. That would have been a fail. But yeah, let's just start the thing. Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and today I'm going to be doing the Gems of War new faction of Amanithrax. This is a brown-green faction from Zacian. We ended up getting the horde level all the way to 200 for the extra stats. I've been doing this with most of the more recent factions. Ends up costing about like 3 to 5 million gold each time, as well as I think around 15,000 shards or so. However, we've been doing that in order to just have higher stats so that we can easily do these pure factions a bit easier with all the chaos shards, since they can be used on any kingdom, not just the one, of course, that you end up getting it from. As far as the faction itself, it's a pretty straightforward path. Unfortunately, we will have to do a lot of battles beforehand, very similar to that of Fangowolf, where you basically just have a little side area and then just a straight path all the way to the boss room, which goes for several battles. It's a very similar setup. Luckily, the legend is very strong from this faction, so basically what we're going to be doing is just running all of it. The entire team of just the legend. Because why not? And that should actually function as a proper team. That is the game plan. As far as our bonuses, we do have actually 2 higher HP. One from the Faction Renown and one from Zacian being a level 10 or higher. But also, and those are permanent. But also, we ended up running with 4 upgrades of tier 7. Which ends up coming out to exactly 1,910 gems in order to get this event done. And it looks like we had about exactly enough sigils to be able to do so. And the rest came from our level 200 delve as far as all of the delve bonus we ended up accumulating. As I mentioned, brown-green restriction. Of course, for pure faction, we have to run simply of the faction troops. The choices for that are not that large. These are the 4 things we currently have to choose from as far as running pure faction for this faction. And of these, the only really relevant one is King Gob Truffle. As far as what he does, is he deals a lot of damage to all enemies. The main thing that makes him relevant is the fact that he creates a bunch of green and brown with an automatic extra turn. So he has damage, he has mana accumulation, and he has automatic extra turn. And this combination makes him pretty decent. He also gets slightly more gem spawn based on poisoned and diseased. Unfortunately, we won't really be able to poison, but we'll easily be able to disease because he ends up diseasing every single time a enemy, or every single time we take an extra turn. We'll end up being able to get a disease on an enemy, and whenever the enemy hits us with a skull, we can actually get 1 poison on them. So technically, we can get a 5 boost ratio there rather than a 4 for 5 higher spawn on them. But between the enchant, the fact that we have armored and everything else, we should be able to get away with this. We're probably going to lose one of him, but of course we do not need to go deathless on this. As long as we have at least one of these troops alive by the time we finish the final battle, that is the only thing that actually matters here. So let's go take the normal first room and go from there. And we should be able to get purification done. That is the game plan. So right off the bat, we're obviously going to need to go and... actually, did we take the skull here? I think we do. We do want to be careful and try not to die if we can. Ideally, we keep all 4 of these for the final battle. That's not necessarily necessary, but it would definitely help out a lot. We do get to start with barriers, so that at least gets to help some. I'm actually going to hold until we have a second one. I'm going to wait, and now we technically have a second one, because if I cast now, he's going to have full mana next turn. So we already technically have his mana. And now we should be able to just start looping for the most part. We might actually need to go into 3, but never mind, it already did itself, so okay, that works. We're always going to want to cast the first one first and move our way backwards as far as what we end up targeting. So we want these things to take their mana, then we start moving back and back and back, and that's pretty much how we're going to be going for every single one of these battles in order to keep accumulating mana upwards. And we want to be very careful with how we take our extra turns. All the brown that it ends up creating will obviously be useless, given what our current team is. However, we will be able to go and use all the greens that we end up accumulating, which is also why we have a +2 green. +2 green is for all the greens that we end up getting as a majority of our mana, and the +1 blue, obviously, because that's his other color. Doesn't really matter that we minus the brown, given that we actually aren't using the browns for anything, even though we're creating a bunch of it. Right here, we're going to go for that. We're going to be able to get his ability in 1 more green. Should actually give him a little bit more mana before I did that. Might even use that on my next turn. Want to get 2 of these going before we really start casting them. We could just hold right now, though. We have a really bad board to do anything, so I guess I am going to cast. Maybe we'll get a skull or something going. So right here, again, we can't really do anything until the second one gets rolling. So it looks like he should be able to get up next turn. So we'll do that now. Get a little bit of our mana going, and it looks like he's actually up now, so we can just start looping it. And looks like we're not going to have any issue at all, luckily. Let's cast them a few more times, get over mana. Those will have their mana in 3 turned automatically due to enchants. Plus, to keep leaking a little bit of mana, so they'll probably just get it naturally if we keep getting lucky enough on the board. And it already just dies off an infinite loop. Of course, these loops aren't as infinite in this particular lineup, obviously, since we're just using 4 of the same thing. Forest Troll definitely helps it out a lot since the brown feed right into it, and then you can just double the green. However, we obviously can't use Forest Troll given that we're doing Purification for it. Let's see, what can we get here? We'll take the red for now. Keep getting them disease, which is actually good. We need those for boost ratio. Not a necessity, but it definitely helps given that he's the entirety of our team. What do we take here? Let's grab that for now. Looks like we'll have first full mana on the first, but I do want to grab some mana on him just so we have the 2 of them going together. That's enough mana to do it again. Nice. Should actually probably take a little bit more mana into him, but we should be able to get some leaking soon. Let's see. So we can't really do much with this board. I guess we just... Oh, yes, we can. We'll do that. Oh, too bad that we can't take that for an extra turn, but we'll just grab it. And then 1 more green, we'll get both of them, and then we can just go crazy with pretty much all of them. And the other guy will just get mana naturally after a little bit. So even if we fail, we'll have a backup plan in 2 turns, even if they end up dropping this current loop. And it looks like they're not going to because we have a full team of them. Probably once you get a full team, you're almost always going to maintain the loop. It's possible that you get really unlucky with where the greens place and browns overriding them that you don't. But once all 4 of them have mana, it should be very close to an automatic win. And then we just have 2 more. We have this room and then the final room. It barely even feels like we have it on level 500 right now. Gosh, it is so weak right now with this team. What do we take here? Let's grab, what do we take? Let's take that for now. Doesn't look like we have an option. Luckily, enchant makes it so we have, at minimum, after 8 turns, we'll have mana on everything. So even if we have a horrifically bad board, it won't matter as much. So again, we'll take mana on that. He's 2 turns away. I think I might actually take mana here. Oh, wait, duh. We can just take that. Okay, take it for free. Get a triple there. The other guy will come up soon. And then we just loop this into victory, it looks like. I'm actually going to take those greens to make sure we have enough mana. Same here, I'm going to take the greens just to make sure we have enough. Pretty much anytime I see a 5 times green, I'm most likely going to want to actually take it off the board. Even browns, we should probably be taking off the board whenever we see it for 5 times. Mainly because if there's more browns on the board, that means it's more likely that a brown will overwrite the green when we end up casting. So like stuff like that I probably should be taking a little bit more often. It doesn't seem to be making too big a deal not doing that, but it definitely would help to try to minimize how many greens end up getting taken off the board. Okay, there we go. And now we're already to the final battle. Gosh, this does not feel like pure faction, but it is. It's probably the easiest pure faction we had, at least during the event. This would be a little bit harder out of the event, though it could similarly loop. The only big issue is, though, is it won't have enchant, and that's like the main thing putting it together right now. I guess on a Tuesday event, but still, to do it on a Tuesday event, you'd have to buy so much of it that you'd probably have spent the same exact amount by that point, around 2,000 or so gems to be able to reach it. Let's see. What do we take here? We'll take that over for now. Yeah, as far as one during the event, this has probably been the easiest one since we've had potions, as far as pure faction is concerned. And this is first attempt. This is actually, I believe, the first one out of all of them that we've gotten in first attempt. I believe I might have also done Silver Necropolis first attempt as well. But that's just because we overbought on stats, I believe, for that one, because that was the first time potions were available. It was during that faction. Let's see. Is it only worth doing pure faction once you get to level 500? No, there are 4 levels in which it is worth doing pure faction. 100, 150, or sorry, yeah, 4. 100, 150, 200, and 500. 100, 150, and 200 are mainly if you don't feel like you're going to be doing 500. If you're just doing them on the normal kingdoms without doing like potions or anything. And 500 you mainly only do with potions, because most factions are ridiculously hard to do it without it. The main exception being Crypt, being the easiest one to do without any potions whatsoever. Man, look at this. This is pure faction. This is pure faction dying. We didn't even lose a single troop. We quite literally could have done Deathless and pure faction together. I think that's the first time I've actually ever done pure faction and Deathless together. But yeah, that is the power of this team. And wow, a level 4 chest. We finally got to see it. This room on the weekend that it came out was glitched with 0% and ×1, as it is right now if you're watching it now. And we finally got our first level 4 chest. We got a level 10 chest, which means we theoretically got an 11, since it's at 0. But we also got a 4 chest, which is theoretically the lowest we can get. Because there's a guarantee 1 chest at the beginning and a guarantee 3 chests at the end. So all those chests did nothing. But I guess it's because we didn't take the other 4 rooms, so that's probably why. But anyways, that's that. And what this will end up allowing us is getting those 500 factions. Those 500 faction points will, of course, max out the faction and allow us to max out the faction pet. Maxed out faction pets are actually somewhat more relevant. This is the first faction since they made the change, so I might as well mention it real quick. But faction pets do count towards your kingdom now. So this is for Zacian. And currently... Oh! You know what? I can actually really utilize that, except I don't have the pet food for it right now, so fail. But one thing that you can do with these is upgrade a Zacian pet right now to level 20, or if it tells you to get 2 pets to 20, the faction pet does count towards that now. So if we go and claim our things from our mail, and if we were to actually have more pet food, which I currently don't, I guess we need to go farm more pet food apparently, but if we were to have the thing right here, we can actually use this now for upgrading the kingdom. So we'll get it all the way to Mythic real quick. Unfortunately, that won't be able to actually feed it all the way to there, but we can get to 10 for now and start working it up to 20, so we can actually get this kingdom upgraded to, I believe, 14 stars. Is how high it can go currently. As you can see, we don't currently have Mini Shroom. It's going to be pretty hard to try getting 3 more copies of him just by randomly finding him. However, you can now, as of about a week ago, use pure faction troops in order to upgrade your kingdoms as level 20 pets for whenever you need 1, 2, or possibly in the future even more than that. You can simply use these, upgrade them all the way, and any faction that you get 2,500 renown on, you will have a maxed out pet. You just need to get the food. So you'll have the pet itself at level 20, as we have from the Ascension. Just need to get the actual leveling on it from the food. And we could always buy that from Soulforge, but it's generally not worth it for how many souls and everything it costs. But yeah, that's a new feature that you can do, and it's actually kind of almost cheaper to do it during a faction event to buy a pet than it is just to buy a pet during the pet events themselves, because they're so ridiculously overpriced as they currently are. But anyways, guys, that will wrap it up for the level 500 faction video on this faction. That went extremely quick. If you still have any other questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, and I will catch all of you later. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye, everyone! Okay, I'm not leaving, everyone. No, that was just a recording. Don't live! That was just me recording the thingy thing. But yeah, there's the faction video thing. I'll post it later. But there we go, we're done with faction. That was ridiculously easy. That was about as easy as I thought it was going to be. But, yeah. That's that. There we go. Now to go do other stuff, like use the faction troop in PvP and do dailies. So let's just start on dailies before I forget. That's not what I want to run. We're going to run 4 of them. No, that is not what we want to use. Also, hello everyone who I might have not said hello to during that time. Hello Tyranny, hello Goober, hello Captain, hello Brother. Oh, you only have one Gob Truffle? If you only have one, you can replace it with Web Spinner, the second one. Not exactly the same, but it's close enough. He also gets to boost ratio your poison aspect on him, since he 4 times poisons. Hello Radial. Let's see. You try 3 times Pure Faction? No, we got it in first attempt. It only took us 1 attempt to get Pure Faction completed. Yeah, it was ridiculously easy this time. And let's Sunbird kill that. Yeah, now we need to make sure we do every pet we see. Because we're actually pretty short on food. Oh, also, I need to go sacrifice my blue pets. I might have enough blue pets to go sacrifice to get another level on him. Forgot about that. Wasn't going to do that during the video because it would have taken too much time at that point. But, yeah, let me go sacrifice some blues. I believe we have some blue pets that can be converted to food. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough for a level, but we'll go do it. Let's see. The easiest way to do that is go to pets, go to blue, and do it based on amount. Or actually do it based on rarity. Where's rarity? Where's rarity? There it is. I hate that they moved it all the way to the top because it used to be at the bottom and I always just instinctually click to the bottom. Okay, we have a decent amount of blue pets that we can go sacrifice towards the greater good of other pets. So we'll go get rid of those. Boom, boom. We'll go and get rid of all these. It feels so weird having to go to upgrade to sacrifice them. Seems counterproductive. And go to this guy. Oh, looks like we got another level. Nice. I don't think we'll be able to reach 20. Well, we'll definitely not be able to reach 20. Let's go feed him. Upgrade. Feed him. Level 15. Okay. Now we just need to find ourselves 45 blue food somehow. And then we'll have ourselves a pet. And we'll have a maxed out faction. I mean a maxed out kingdom. Or, you know, as far as it can go. I believe it's 14 stars ends up reaching. Oh, we need a bunch more blue pet food. We have nothing else to sacrifice. Get a giant toad. Take our tributes. Oh, wow. 70 gems. Very nice tribute right there. An 18 tribute. Well, let's go finish out the rest of these. Hello, Haley. Welcome. Yeah, that faction was so easy that it almost felt like a normal team. Like, that almost felt easier than the team we've been using the entire time. It was that easy. One of the easiest factions I've ever seen. Because all the troops there are useless other than the legend. And the legend is blocked, I believe, on every color. Except maybe green, but isn't it even blocked on green, I believe? Pretty sure one of them used green. Quite possibly blocked on literally everything. The only troop that's relevant on the entire team. Oh, what am I doing? That wasn't even an extra turn. Let's do that and get Sunbird, and then dead. If you've never maxed a faction before, you might try it, seeing how easy this one is. Well, the problem is it costs a lot of gems if you want to try getting it maxed. Even if you go to the lower end, it's still going to cost you around 1,510 gems. I believe that would be enough sigils. That might not even be enough sigils after tomorrow's sigils. But I believe the absolute minimum is around 1,510 gems or 1,710 gems. 1 to 2. And that's still pretty expensive. But it's still cheaper than buying out a normal pet. And you end up getting quite a bit of shards and treasure and stuff from it too. Also, do keep in mind, I did have it on level 200 Horde instead of 100. I've been doing that for every newer faction. Mainly because we can. Because we have the resources for it. Oh, let me go change my team. I'll do a run. Let's run the Skull Spam one. Actually, you know what? No. We'll go run Warren. We'll go gain some free XP towards our Warren. So we'll be gaining plenty of it when we go over to PvP, that's for sure. Because I'll be running that for PvP for a good majority of the stream, actually. But then again, I do have to go do some normal factions. Since this is a faction stream almost at this point, maybe I'll go do some of the normal factions. Which is basically the spam Warrens. Oh! Oh! Warrens uses green, doesn't it? Hmm. Oh, too bad it doesn't use blue, though. Let's see, what can I use to mana generate for... I can use Scurvy Sea Dog. Oh, no, but that gets rid of his green on the board. I guess I could Mountain Crusher into triple of him. But we're not going to have enchant. I'm trying to think, what would be the best way to feed him mana with a yellow troop? Oh, Green Seer. We can just run Mountain Crusher, Green Seer, double him. And then we still get to run Hero with any hero we want. And then we just rush Green Seer into full mana. That would work. Hey, let's go try that. I still haven't tried Warrens with this troop yet. See if that's actually effective. And time it to see if it works quicker than 9 minutes. If it goes under 9 minutes, it's worth using. I'd ideally want to use it with Titan or something. Because I don't believe we have to deal with Submerge in that kingdom. Or at least not very often. There's only one battle, I believe, that can normally have Submerge, and it's the tier 5. There's only one room out. The entire delve isn't that bad. And there's our 4 event keys. Okay, so that's all that. Other thing we need to go do is... oh yeah, there's our Pet Mastery again. Oh yeah, the next one will give us... Oh, never mind, we already got the Major Orb. Duh. I forgot, earlier we got the Major Orb. On the previous stream. We ended up getting an orange orb out of it. We did it right at the end of the previous stream. Anyways, let me go do dungeon real quick. That's not what I wanted. Come on, go click on the right one. There we go. Let's go just clear out dungeons. And then we'll go chest out delves with the new legend and see how that pans out. Oh yeah, he's like S+ tier at this point. He is very, very, very ridiculously good. He's like one of the top 10 best troops in the game right now. He's basically a mythic. Or Doom troop. He's like above mythic. As far as how decent he is. Sure, Jose. I'll go try that team in a little bit. What team is it? I can't tell what team it is based on just the numbers. I know, it's interesting how the meta can change overnight, just like that. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, next patch. Let's see, we'll go for that. Go for that. And down it goes. But yeah, this troop did change it up quite a bit. Also, there's a possibility we're getting Wild Plains rework on Monday, which could also change the meta into using Ketris a lot. Of course, Ketris is already used a lot, but even more so than he's already used. If there's other good, what's his type called again? If there's other good Tauruses that end up getting used with it. I'm not sure if they're actually doing that tomorrow, but there is a slight chance that they're doing Wild Folk Kingdom rework tomorrow. Or sorry, not tomorrow, I mean on Monday. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Let's go do faction real quick. Or not real quick, but let's go test this out with a little time thingy. Actually, let me go see what that team is real quick, though, before I do. What's this team? What is this? What am I looking to replace here? Well, I already did the video, so I can just replace these. I copy-paste the... Wait. Did I copy-paste the teams into the video yet? I assume I did. I normally do that when I upload it. Let me double check. Pretty sure I did, but I took like a nap right after, so not sure if I remembered to. Let's see. Or I didn't take a nap right after. It was the stream right after. Then I took a nap right after the stream. Let's see. Oh no, I did. Never mind. I remembered. Yeah, okay. Just double checking. Okay, we can replace this then. Manage team, paste. Yeah, that would work. Why would you put it in the back though? Wouldn't you use it as your frontline tank? But yeah, it's basically the same premise, just with the poison, so you get more of a loop with it. Yeah, that would definitely work for pure faction if you want to run it that way. It also has impervious, so I'm not sure if you would really need a backline impervious for factions. But what's the reasoning behind not putting him in first slot if you're going to use it? Though I don't even think you need to really use it. Like, you saw what it looked like with 4. It gets your job done for sure. The 4 of them is definitely fine. I'm not sure if this is actually better though, because I didn't actually get to test it. But either or really works. Just really depends if you want to have it as an option or not. It would make his gem spawn better for the ones that do get to cast, but you would have one whole less one to cast. But anyways, let's go and do warrants and go see what we can do with this. So we are restricted to green and yellow. So that does mean we can use, what's his name? And it also means we can use Green Seer if we want. So Green Seer, what typing is Green Seer? Oops, that is not an N. So we got Green Seer. Transform a selected mana color to green and tangle a random enemy. You're only Fae. There isn't half mana start for Fae yet, are there? That's unfortunate. But we have her. We'll have 2 of him, and then we'll have Hero with something like Mountain Crusher or something. Is there any way to Green Storm off of a weapon that does mana generation? Does that exist? I'm not sure if there is. There's no way to control find for it either, because you can't search for affixes. But what am I looking for? I'm looking for truffle. So let's get 2 truffles in there. And now the only other thing we need is Hero with like Mountain Crusher or something. And it's almost going to be the exact same team, except she's not as good as Forest Troll. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep her in first slot, though. That's a really weird location for her. But then again, this delve does move your first and last slot, so I guess it doesn't actually matter if I put her in first or last, because she's going to move anyways. I guess we just go Mountain. Like, what else would we really put here? What's a brown and or red weapon that has Green Storm? Does that even exist? Beastly Bow, no. Let's see. Do any of you actually have Green Storm, though? And again, do we even need Green Storm? We're going to win in 4 turns. Does anything here create green mana? Green and brown. We got green and yellow. We got green and red. We got green and... Hey! Green and brown! We found one. Unfortunately, there's no monster hero class, though. But it does create the exact same color as him. Okay, let's go get it a shot. Hey, look! Crystal Axe actually has a purpose. Who would have thought? What is its abilities, by the way? Better not have a storm. No! The awkward moment when upgrading a weapon makes it weaker. Fail, I can't use it. Brown Storm ruins it. Oh, that is a gigantic fail. That is a gigantic fail. It creates the right color, but it's ruined by the fact that it has a storm. Well then. Anything else creates green and brown? Oh, good. There's a second option. Oh, we could even use, what's his name with it? It's a weird color, though. But I'll take it. Too bad it doesn't use brown as one of its colors. But, yeah, we'll make that work. What's your effect? Create... Okay, I thought this said Doomstorm for a second. I was going to say, no! Don't do that. Okay, all of its affixes make it worse as well, but not as bad as a Brown Storm. But I guess we'll just go with that. We're probably never going to even cast it. I just have it there for the sake of having it there. Theoretically, we could just put any brown weapon there. Actually, with that being said, why don't we just look at what the brown weapon options even are? Oh wait, doesn't this convert? Ooh. A Doomed Blade just got ridiculously buffed. I never thought about that combo. You can use King Gob Truffle with Doomed Blade. It creates the green you need for the explosion, and then you just tear them apart. That is actually really nice. Okay, let's go switch to Warden. Warden, equip, and all the things are already set correctly. The only thing we change is banner at this point. Banner. Banner. What do we need for banner? We probably just can go with +1/+1, but I kind of want green. Is there a +2 green, +1 yellow or purple with a -1 red? Easiest way to check that is what's the minus reds? I need a +2 green with, oh, that works perfectly. That is exactly what we need. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Never mind. That needs to be yellow or purple. Never mind. No, it's not. That was almost exactly what we needed. I might just have to, no, we might just have to go with that then. That's a little bit overkill on our mana, but at least it still has a +1 green on it. Not the same as +2, but at least it's better than nothing. That does allow us to 2-turner even if we don't surge, though, at least. There's that going for it. Yeah, we'll do this, see what happens. And it doesn't matter if green seer or the other thing gets moved. It doesn't really matter what their order is. Gop Truffle should be able to loop infinitely regardless. Okay, let's go give this a shot. Dervish Clash equals monster. Oh, yeah, but he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have Green Storm, and he doesn't have half mana start. Also, the Doom Blade's going to work better. Let's see, let's go get the timer. Yeah, I forgot about him because he's such a useless hero class. He's almost as bad as Knight. Let's see. Let me get the timer up. See how long it takes. Oh, you copy-pasted the wrong team. Okay, I'll go check that one after. But let's go time this thing real quick, at least for one cycle. Might time all 3 of the cycles just to see what it comes out to. Because this might be our new Warrens team from now on. So all we need to do is, right at the beginning... Oh, good, he even feeds us yellow that we need. That is actually very beneficial. Oh, we should probably put our +1 on yellow then, if that's the case. I forgot about that. Okay, so let's get rid of something that isn't brown. Oh, okay, or brown, I guess. If we don't have any options, it's still worth going for. So go for that. Oh, there's one problem, though. I can't use this weapon to mana generate. It gets rid of all the greens if I do. Which is... I have it so we can use it as our win condition. You basically use it right at the end in order to automatically win. We just need to get a good green seer that gets both of them with the full mana and then go from there, I guess. Problem, though. You can't do that. Let's see. I'll take that for now. Oops, wrong way. So grab that. We could try it on the red, I guess. Yellow's not really going to do much. I guess we take a skull for now. Okay, this might not actually be much quicker. And by not much quicker, I mean it might actually be slower. Definitely not the same as Far Stroll, that's for sure. Nowhere's near, because you can't feed brown into it is the biggest issue. And there's no brown weapon that feeds back to it decently. Let's see. Yeah, this battle's almost 2 minutes already. That is very slow. At this point, I might as well just try getting the second one all the way up. Then double cast. Oh, wait, duh. We already won. Well, that was a really sloppy first battle, but let's see how the other ones go. Almost 2-minute first battle. Actually, it was 2-minute first battle by the time we get into this next one. So right off the bat, take only green seer mana. Nothing else. Well, unless it gives us it for free. Convert something that isn't brown. Get mana on both of them, and then spam them. And then Doom Blade, and then win. Okay, that seems to be the strategy. You need to get both of them up first. And then you auto-win. Okay, that took 30 seconds. That's a good sign. We know the strategy now. And if we have to, we can burst down with Doom Blade. Oh, let me guess. Doom Blade has a useless storm on it. I'm not even sure what its affixes were. Oh, we might find out soon. Let's see. I can't take yellow or purple, which really slows us down. Okay, I need to wait till they both have full mana. Okay, I need to put the +1 on yellow. That has to be a thing. We'll take that for now. Come on, get full mana. There we go. Now we won. And hopefully we'll randomly cascade her 4 mana somewheres. Apparently not, so let's take that for now. Doesn't matter as long as he doesn't get a kill. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of Browns. It looks like I don't have another option. Oh, that's not good. Oh, never mind. We might have enough damage to do this. Yeah, that's enough damage. And always use the Doom Blade as our kill option. Let's see. That's not that. It's not that. I think we can just make a circle at this point. Okay, we can just make a circle and then go right into the other room right down there. Let's see. Grab that one for now and hope for sky green. Good. Now we just take our purple and yellows. Grab the other purple. Oh, I forgot. We actually have +2 on the purple. Only problem is we keep not getting purple because there's no options for it. Where do we convert this at? Nowheres. But we have the ability, so we do this and then we can just cast most likely. I did not want to get rid of yellow or purple, but if we have to get rid of one, let's do yellow. That should be enough mana. Good. Use 2 mana off on the other guy though, unfortunately. Do we have any alignment? No. Can we do anything with that? No. I guess we just cascade into that. Oh yeah, never mind. I didn't see that there. Okay, and that's fine. And that's dead. Actually, that should be enough right there. Yep. Doom Blade with slightly higher damage. Actually, quite a bit higher damage. But it seems to be slower overall right now. We're at the 5-minute mark. Though the first battle did take 2 minutes. But even ignoring that, it's been 1 minute per battle on average. And he seems to be able to do a lot slower. So this might not be the team we stick with for this. I'm trying to think of what else is underneath brown weapons that would work. Or a better way to feed them mana. Because once they have the mana, they win. They just need to get their mana. And definitely need a +2 green banner. It actually makes a huge difference compared to +1. Yeah, it looks like it's almost going to take us 10 minutes to clear out the stove. So hello, Oliver. Hello, Key Lime. Hello, Haley. Okay, I'll take the blue over. We'll grab a green right over there. Get our other cast. See if we can cascade that. Yes, we can. We'll grab down a green. Get the other cast going. Take another green over. What else do I need? Do I have alignment? No. We can take that for now. Grab our browns over. What else can we do is follow up. We'll go for... This is a yellow for now because we can green stare that. But yeah, overall, it seems really slow. Amazing how big of a difference a Forest Troll can make. Or an enchant. Because if we had an enchant, we could just run 4 of him. And that would be perfectly fine. Or 3 of him and 1 other mana generator. Yeah, it looks like it's going to take 10 minutes to clear out the stove, which is towards the slower side. Ideally, we want to aim for 9 minutes. Or lower. Hopefully we have a good green steer here. Kind of do. We could do it on reds. There should be enough mana to double. Or not. I need to make sure I get full mana on him before I cast. And now we just go crazy with it. And it should be match. And then this one in final room. Yeah, it's going to be a little under 10. You're doing a night class guide in progress. Basically has a revolve around the Keen Sword. Oh yeah, that one weapon that ends up boosting based on knights. That would make sense. I believe it creates blue and green, I want to say. Blue and something. Actually, it might be blue and yellow. I completely forget. I know it's definitely blue though, is one of them. A lot of knights use blue. Do we go for it? I guess we go for it. Ooh, that's a gigantic miss. We don't even have alignment on skulls. You know what? I'm just doing it. Let's have fun. Let's destroy everything with Doom Skulls, even though it's not even an extra turn. Oh yeah, apparently it is actually. There we go. Maybe I should be doing that more often. That actually does do a lot of damage between Hunter's Mark. Because I forgot, we do get Hunter's Mark because of Warden. Well, it's not the best thing to be using with Skulls. It does have the option to. Let's see, we'll take that, get full mana off it. Convert away red, purple. Oh, it doesn't do purple. We got to. Color we need. I need the mana for him more. Okay, see, he's already so close, so I'm just going to get him to full. Can we drop that? No, let's manually take it. And now let's just win with this. To be able to either infinite loop, and if we can't get infinite loop, he should be full mana, and then we can just kill it with the Doom Blade everything option. It looks like he's just going to infinite loop, and then we just do that. Saves us having to cast again. Oh no. Do we use it? Do we not use it? That's a little bit time consuming. 9 minutes, 30 seconds. So we had a really shaky first battle. Trying to think of what we can change to make this quicker. Like, I think this combo could work. But like, what's quicker than Green Seer that works underneath yellow or green? Like, there isn't really much. Like, what's a brown yellow or a brown green that is good for creating greens? Does that even exist? I don't believe so. Actually, it can be, never mind. Yeah, I need it to be brown because I need it to be able to feed into brown. Let's see. And it has to be like extra turn related. Ideally. At least a really high chance of extra turn like Urgolfa. Iron Gut, no. Because we're killing everything simultaneously. Dachi. Oh, well, we would have Storm. Kind of. We have Storm for first 4 turns. Let's see. No, there's not an option underneath yellow. Well, what's underneath green for it? Probably also not an option. Nope. 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 No, there's not an option. Closest thing we have is like Gorgotha or something. Wild Queen, but that could be really inconsistent. Yasmin wouldn't be horrible. Problem is it wouldn't quick start us though. Like that'd be a really slow option. Like ridiculously slow. But the problem is Green Seer is so inconsistent. We just need something to burst our mana up immediately. Oh, we could just use Leprechaun. Couldn't we? Hold up, we could just use Leprechaun. We can run Hero Doom Blade, Leprechaun in the last slot, and just use first turn Leprechaun and hope we get lucky. And then we can switch to double green into whatever else. See, what's a good +2 green banner, +1 something else? I wish you could search for double banners. Is currently not possible. That one works. +2 green, +1 brown. What other options do we have? +2 green. Oh no, but that minus is blue. Yeah, I guess that's the only option we have then. +2 green, +1 brown. The Dove banner. Okay, we'll give it a shot. See what happens. We'll do it like that. Doom Blade first slot hero. Double Truffle Leprechaun. Pass Leprechaun. Spam everything else. Win from there. What about Doomed Glade? Brown to Skulls and makes a Leaf Storm. That could potentially work. Because we are going to have a lot of Skulls on the board. What color is Doomed Glade, though? Isn't that green? Because if it was green, we'd have to put it all the way in our last slot. It would take a while for it to get mana. But it could be an option. Okay, Leprechaun's way quicker. Oops, I haven't been timing. Whoops. How long do you think that was so far? Oh well, I'll take a sip. And however long that takes is how long it is. Actually, I'll take a sip of both. I'll overcompensate. I think that should be enough time. Where were we? There we go. 1.2. Well, we know our path now. Well, we need to watch out for purples too. We can use that to feed mana back into Leprechaun. We're gonna take full mana here just because it gives everything mana. And now we should just be able to auto win. Oh, this is way better than Leprechaun. Sorry, Green Seer, you're useless. You take too long to get rolling. We have found your replacement, a Leprechaun. Also one of the best troops in the game. I'm not sure why they added Empowered Explosion. That is just so strong. Obviously, they already had it with Firebomb, but doing a multi-explosion like that is ridiculously good. Plus, it's gold-earning troop. Not a lot of gold, but has gold gain on it. Okay, I can Doom Blade right now, kind of. No, that's not an extra turn, so never mind. Try that off a Red Sky, didn't get it. Throw that down. How about now? Nope, still not an option. And now we won. Yeah, so far so good. Much quicker than before. What weapon is that? That is doomed, it's doomed something. Let me see. It's Doomed Club. It's the brown Doom weapon. The only way you can ever get it is if a Broken Spire event was to happen again. The next Broken Spire event, you could buy it in Soulforge for 1,000 diamonds, among a few other resources. I believe it can occasionally come up as a $5 offer as well. But it's one of those old event weapons. Not that old an event weapon, but still an old event weapon. So under the same category of all the other ones, where you just get it in Soulforge after a long period of time. Whenever it rolls back around in the kingdom. The Doomed Club hasn't done anything yet. It is. We use it as a kill condition. It also does more damage than the thing by almost double. Actually, more than double. Let's see how much damage is it. Never mind, not more than double. But it does about... how much more damage is that? That's, I guess it's not that much more, actually. I think it's about... Well, it also gets the affix thing bonus. So it's about 20 damage more than our what's his name? If we were to cast it. So if that's within kill range, it'd be better to do that. We could also skull spam down multiple at once if we want to go down that route. Or if they end up reviving, it's a good way to kill anything that revives if they get off of 25% or something like that. Like on those dragon battles with the 50% dragon soul and stuff like that. Really good kill option for instantly killing out the summon that they might end up getting. At this point, I think I just go for full mana on him before I do anything else. There we go. And now we sloop off of those. Yeah, if this wins in 8 minutes or less, this is actually quicker than what I was using before. It looks like it is. It's on track too. That's battle number 6. Got 3 left. What level is my Warren faction? 110. It's currently on 110. Okay, this board's horrible. Board is very, very, very bad. And he just drained all my mana. Make it even worse. That's gonna slow us down quite a bit. To blade or not to blade. I think I hold. Okay, that does not do mana drain, that's fine. Take the blue. Okay, now we should be able to win from here. Well, in theory, we could be able to. Apparently not. Oh, should have taken that yellow first. Whoops. Yeah, really bad battle. It took like 2 minutes. Similar to the other one. Apparently this team could just have horrifically bad battles occasionally. Oops, we're webbed, so it did almost nothing. We're gonna lose hero, no! Oh wait, no we aren't. We're fine. Barely. Ever so barely. It's still on track for under 8 minutes though. So I guess it is overall faster. Even when it fails. Because anything under 8 minutes is pretty decent for this high of a faction. Well, it's not excessively high, but you know. And it seems to be able to do that. Oh, what am I doing? I just kill it with Doomblade. Keep forgetting it has higher damage. And even if it's only enough to kill like 1 or 2 of them, Doom Skulls can kill the other 1 or 2. And it's match. And it gets a quick kill. It definitely gets a quick kill. The battle was under 30 seconds right now, this battle. There we go. And we still had overkill option in case it got a summon or something. And yeah, wow, that was quick. That is quick. Even if we say it's 7:30 because, or 7 minutes 30 seconds, because I might not have delayed enough on the first battle. I think we did, but I'm not sure. But yeah, that's still quick. 7 minutes 30 seconds. Okay, well we found our new Warren's team. I feel like I have to think more when I'm doing this team though, but it is quicker. And we still get to gain EXP for this team too, unlike some of the quick teams. Oops, let me go start the timer thing. Oh, come on. I'll let it go for like a second or two. And I will play. Yeah, if it can get under 8 minutes consistently, then it's going to be fine. It's going to be actually better than what we were using previously. Ooh, this board's horrible. Stop giving us horrible boards. You keep not getting alignment either, even though the board's set up kind of in a way that we should be able to. Let's take that for now. How's he not dead, by the way? Oh no, I'm gonna have to wait now for him to cast again. Come on, cast again. There you go. Timer is going. How much treasure did I put into Warrens? What do you mean? I have it level 200. As far as the exact amount of treasure, I have not the slightest amount of clue how much I put into it at the time. That was a while ago. Even if you ask me for the most recent faction, I wouldn't really know. I don't keep track of the exact treasure amount for it. Hey, that worked out decently. I keep forgetting, we can also just do the double Doom Skull route, or Doomblade route, in which we use Doomblade into Doomblade. That is an option. Especially if their team has a lot of brown. I believe we gain 3 mana per brown on their team. So if we're up against a team that has a lot of brown, we can opt for just doing Doomblade spam instead for a couple hits. Not so far so good. 2 minutes, 3 battles. What is the damage calculation for 1 Doom Skull? What do you mean by that? Each one counts for 5 additional damage. Okay, I'm actually going to waste a turn to get mana on him just so we can infinitely loop this. Or not infinitely, but at least more so than we would be able to otherwise. I'm going to go for this and then we can kill it with the other thing because it's extra turn already. We can just do that and then kill. Actually, why did I just do that the other way around? Because that turn takes more time. But oh well. I guess that one takes less time. I guess it takes about the same amount of time doing it the other way around. Never mind. I guess that didn't actually matter what order we did it in. But yeah, wow, 3 minutes? That's actually really above pace right now. We could do sub 5 minutes. That is absurdly quick compared to what we used to be able to do on the stove. It's probably our new team now for now on. It's a lot more annoying to use, but it's way quicker. Well, annoying in that it's a lot less automatic. You actually have to figure out where we want to use it and everything. What were these multipliers? I guess we just take both of them to take the treasure room. Yes, it does 5 damage even with Entangle. I need to be using Doomblade more often, especially on battles like this. Oh, why'd I do that? Oh, never mind, we did have alignment. Good. I was gonna say that wasn't gonna be enough damage without the skull. We're not going to be able to make it for sub 5 minutes, but sub 6 minutes is still insanely quick as well. I'm just going to Doomblade him. Or not, never mind, we don't have alignment for it. Okay, come on, we have to win in 18 seconds, go. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot we're aiming for the 6-minute mark. Not the 5-minute mark. I highly doubt we'd ever be able to reach the 5-minute one. At least not on this high of a delve. Obviously on the lower delve you easily could. Come on, one more little mana. All I need is a green or blue. Where are you? Doesn't even matter what it is. Just need a green or blue. There we go. Boom. And now we can win off of that. Come on. 37 seconds. To win this final battle. That's definitely doable. Come on, let's get an amazing starting board. Or amazing Leprechaun Cascade. Okay, that's not the best of boards, but let's see. Needs to be very lucky. Not quite. Did we go for it? Let's just go for it. What happens? Was it worth it? Kind of. Not really. Now there's too few greens on the board. Come on, all we need is one cast from him. Come on, blues or greens. Don't not surge. No, we're not gonna make it. Let's see. Where's all of our blue? There's like nowhere's to be seen. Seriously, what is this board? Let's take that. Actually, we'll do that first. No good cascades, we'll just take that. There we go, finally. They'll take the skull and then we win. Oh, my hero! I needed that. Kind of. We can win easily without it. That did slow us down. Gosh, this battle took 2 minutes. What's with this team in taking multiple minutes? Also submerge. That is the worst thing we can possibly happen after we lose hero. Because now we don't have to spell anymore. This battle's gonna take like 3 minutes just on itself. It's still quicker though. Even with that, it's still quicker. Oh, that doesn't cast keep properly. That does, though. Stop gaining submerge! Okay, I'm just gonna deliberately let him have that skull. Be the easiest way to win. There we go. And now he dies. Almost. Grab all that. And one more hit will do it. There we go. Wow, that battle took like 3.5 minutes. Still lower than 8 minutes, though. I'll take it. Yeah, it's still lower. Actually quicker than the previous time, even though that last battle was horrifically bad. Anyways. Oh, I didn't click battle. Fail. I'll just wait a second here. Oh, what am I doing? I already have the win condition. I didn't need to waste those few seconds. What are my thoughts on running Assassin Hero class for raid boss? You can't. His instant kill doesn't kill raid boss. It would be pretty pointless to run Assassin against it. Zugaf is immune to instant kill. So do towers. Okay, I'll get that to full mana first. Luckily it surges. And it should be a match. This is what we need every single battle to be like. If they could all just do that, we'd be good to go. Oh no, Submerge, but we do have Dispel, so it shouldn't matter. It doesn't have that much Submerge. The other one has way more. The other tier 5 battle. This is the only room I believe that can have Submerge. Other than if the final room does random stats effect Submerge, which is the previous time. As far as 100% Submerge, this battle and the other tier 5 battles, the only two that we have to deal with. Well, normally if you're going for Stealthy or Dodge, you would use Thief Hero class. It's the strongest hero class that has Stealthy or Dodge. Or, you know, that has both of those two. Gonna try getting him the full mana first. Perfect. And now he's dead. Ooh, this could be a 6-minute. We're on track for it. There we go. Next one. Also, we're getting max gold pretty much every battle because of Leprechaun and the gold off of our infinite extra turns. So we take this room, we take bottom right, we take the top right, and then we take middle into the final room. And go from there. Okay, that we need to get full mana on before we cast. So it's not being blocked. Do I have a drop for it? Yes, I do. Perfect. Oh, we had it over there as well. Oh well. As long as it gets this mana. Is that enough to go Doomblade? Yeah, it is. Almost. Yeah, it is. It's fine. Because it died. Oh, we didn't have a hit. Oh, he better not kill us right here. What? I came close. We just kill it with that Leprechaun. That was almost death. I assumed it would just hit something, but apparently not. All those options it had on the board and it somehow didn't align a single one. Yeah, running only 1 is a lot less effective than 2. However, you can run 2 in Guild Wars. You can't for defend, but you can offensively. There's no penalty to using 2 gob things on offensive. You can quite literally use 4 if you want to, though obviously you wouldn't. But on Green Guild War Day and Blue Guild War Day, you can run 2. For the offensive side, not defensive. So for Blue, you can actually run the normal team. You can run, what was it? Forest Troll as Titan. Forest Troll. Obviously not as Titan. You can run Forest Troll, can't think while trying to focus on this. But you can run Forest Troll, double him into Shegra's Heart as Titan. Like that whole team setup you can actually run on on Blue Guild War. And it doesn't get penalized at all. Might be a little bit harder running it on Green Day. But you are allowed to run it on Green Day as well. You just have to switch up the team in some way. That would be most effective on Blue Day, because you don't have to change the team at all in order to use it on Green. At least compared to what we were using previously. Not for this current faction, obviously. Okay, we're currently entangled. Not gonna be enough damage. I need to wait till he breaks his thing. I need an extra turn for that. Problem is there's no extra turns on the board right now. I need alignment, I need something. Give us something. Even the skull alignment will kill him at this point, come on. There we go. Wow, that was way too hard. Didn't need to be. There's always that one battle that slows us down when using this team, but it still goes quicker overall, even with the slightly slower battles occasionally. Which is quite insane that it can take like 2 or 3 minutes on a battle yet still go quicker. Because it wins everything else so much quicker when it actually works properly. Like right now. Like this battle's gonna take less than 30 seconds. Already dead. If the cascade could ever end. We even got a map for it. So let's aim for 7 seconds. Which would be our quickest one yet if it does. Okay, moved us, which means we're actually blocking on green now. Which is not ideal. I can just go poke that, I don't want it though. Blocking all my green. Too bad we don't use yellow for anything on this team. There's no way to fit it. I'm gonna give us skull alignment. No, submerge, what are you doing? Okay, dude, good, we do have skull alignment. Kill that out. Oh, too bad we don't have another Doom Blade. That'd be enough to kill it right there. Stop agiling, what are you doing? Don't do agile. Let's see, we'll do that. Come on, Doom Blade. How do you not have full mana? There you go. Should be dead. Ah, we didn't make it for the 7-minute mark. Aw. There we go. 7-11. Great store. There we go. Hey, that was the quickest one yet, and it does seem to overall be quicker than what we were using previously, plus it allows us to level a hero class that we don't have leveled to max. And we can use that with any Greenstorm hero class, though it works best with Warden because of this spell. But yeah, I guess that is the game plan then. Just keep using Warden there. Oh, that's kind of funny. We're using Warden and Warrens. I guess that kind of makes sense. I didn't even notice that till just now. But yeah, we're using Warden for Warrens now. And after all that, we have 5,589 shards. We should have like 1,000 more because of the previous stealth. Should be about 1,000, 1,500 more than that. Hopefully it'll compensate somewhere near there, but they're probably not going to. They're definitely doing some kind of compensation on Monday. We just don't know how much it's going to be. But anyways, does anyone else have... Oh yeah, we never did get a code, did we? My bad. I'm going to go hand out a redeem code. Yeah, does anyone else have any other questions? I guess I'll go run the thing in PvP for a little bit and then just call it a stream for now. Let's see. Also, that reminds me, I need to go ask Salty for more codes. I have 3 codes left after this. I keep giving out so many during some of the streams. Let's see. But yeah, I still managed to use the exact same amount this month. I ended up using, how many was it? 31 this month. Or 30, however many she ended up giving. Basically 1 per day still. But there you guys go. There's the code. Used on gemsofwar.com into the game code section. Though obviously we gave a lot more out because we were gone several of the days. But there's the code. Give the same reward as always. Your invite code is found in your settings menu. Redeem code's right over there. And it gives 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. Of course, the main loot being the shiny gem key. Worth like 9-10 gems. But yeah, that's everything we needed. Oh, cute Griffin. I'm still using it as my icon in global chat. Actually, I haven't even been in global chat because I set it down for a video that I did earlier. Let me see. Let's go to settings on 1. Let's go tell global chat we just handed out a redeem code. Hello everyone. I am streaming Gems of War on YouTube at Tacet the Terror. Just handed out a redeem code if anyone is interested. And oh yeah, I didn't use any of the mushrooms yet. They actually look really detailed relative to the other ones. Like they have all these like ultra basic like emojis, and then they're like ultra detailed mushrooms. That is such a stark contrast. Let me guess, Salty did these, and their digital people did these, or something. Like, why on earth are those so much more detailed? Like, they are ridiculously more detailed. I guess these technically are too, but like these, very much so. Oh, there's actually 5 mushrooms. Nice. That's a lot of mushroom. Anyways, where's my treasure chest? Where's treasure chest? There it is. Treasure chest, and let's put some mushrooms around it. I should have put one on each side. Oh well. It works. There you guys go. And there's the cute griffin. I'm using as my profile for a while until they add something cuter. But it's gonna be a while till they top that, most likely. Let's see. What do we need now? Let's go and grab. Oh, this was already done. I don't need to do anything there. Well, actually, yes, we do. We need to go a little bit further with that later. We'll do that tomorrow. Do the codes work on Switch? Unfortunately, not. They're PC mobile only. Which also reminds me, tomorrow we'll be playing Fire Emblem. I'll probably be streaming that for several hours. Not sure how many people will be interested. We'll probably have like 10 viewers for it. But I'm still going to do it. Because I'll be doing it regardless, so I might as well chat with you guys and enjoy the experience together. But yeah, I highly doubt too many people will watch, but I'm still going to have fun with it. Let's see. But for anyone interested, I will be doing that tomorrow. Probably around noon. I might start a little bit earlier than that, though. I'll try to have it up a little bit in advance. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the PvP, because we're going to go farm that out with the new team. Actually, we're already on it right there. Forest Troll. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this and go with the Doom Blade. I'm going all in damage. After using that for the faction, I kind of just want to use it for this now, too. Yeah, it's the portrait of the Harpy Eagle. It's technically a griffin. What do we take here? We'll take that one over. We'll grab ourselves a... Oh no, we're almost not going to make it in time. Oh no, he overwrit our... No wonder why we didn't get the mana. He overwrit our storm. The brown storm. Which technically we can utilize. But it's nowhere near as good as a green storm because it doesn't feed back into him correctly. Well, apparently we're going to have no storm in a second. Also, we're about to see why we need Dispel. If we would have had Dispel, we don't have to deal with Barrier right now. But oh well, one single attack will get rid of that. I don't know, maybe we do go back to Chakra Heart. Oh wait, never mind. We are using, what's her name right now. Never mind, we still have Dispel, we just don't have Cleanse. Whoops. Do I play RuneScape anymore? Let's see. Oh, RuneScape? No, unfortunately. My main account ended up getting hacked. It was nearly max main with, how much gold did I have it on at the time? I think I had 500,000 gold on it. I had over 1 billion in resources and 500,000 on gold. I mean, 500 million, I mean. I ended up getting hacked. I still have my defense gear, though. I just haven't been playing it for the last year or so. I think it's been around 13 months since I last played, actually. RuneScape's always a game that I tend to play and then come back to. I still have a few friends that play it a lot, but I just personally haven't been lately. Or at all. Haven't played it in like 13 years now. I mean, 13 months. I'll eventually be coming back into it. And I'm definitely keeping my defense pure as a defense pure. I know when I originally changed my, all the way back in the day, when defense summoning pures were a thing, I ended up converting it into like a main account. And I completely regretted it. But this, on old school RuneScape, I'm definitely always keeping my defense pure. Even if they become less relevant into the future, I still want to have it just to have it. It's a fun type of build to have. It's basically a skilling account that can also be used for combat. And also keeps a really low combat, so you can just never die to stuff, which is always fun. Because it actually works pretty good for doing stuff in the wild, like farming chins and stuff like that. As well as just camping Revenant Caves as an alt for your main account. And similar things like that. Let's see. I'll go throw this down. Grab a double on the greens. But yeah, I believe the real world equivalent for whoever hacked my account was several $1,000s as far as how much I had on that account. Of course, I didn't do any actual real world trading, but whoever hacked it likely sold it for all that. Let's see. Which I'm not even sure what an almost maxed main even sells for. Pretty sure it's not cheap though, because it takes around 2,000 hours. Actually, a little bit more than that because of quests and everything. And that's with efficient methods. If you're doing non-efficient, it's almost more towards 3,000. Also, this is why we need Shucker's Heart. This is the whole reason why I use Shucker's Heart. Okay, we're switching back to Shucker's Heart. Because this situation right now is the exact reason why we always use it. We're actually going to lose this battle from not having Shucker's Heart fail. Or any cleanse option for that matter. Come on, get unwebbed. What do we even grab here? I'll take that one over. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna lose. Rip. That's not gonna work. So, plan B. Go back to Shucker Heart. That's not how you spell Chakra. There we go. Okay, I fixed the team. It's back to normal now. Yeah, that's how I am with old school RuneScape and RuneScape in general. I'll pick it up for like a year or two, put it back down for like a year or two, and then pick it back up. That tends to be how it always is. Sometimes the gap is longer than that. But I generally never play it for longer than like a few hours on end. I mean, a few years on end, I mean. I might end up making a new main. It's just a really, really tedious process, though, because of how long it takes. So we have over 10,000 hours in Gems of War, so 2,000 hours for a maxed account relative to that is, like, not excessively bad. It's actually more closer to 3,000 if you count absolutely everything, like completionist stuff. But most people don't consider all pets as completion. I think I got, like, 5 pets on my defense spear. I still don't have any bossing pet on it, though, just because they take so ridiculously long, given that they don't do any damage, or very minimal. What kind of game is RuneScape? It's a MMO. MMORPG. It's a classless system, so you can basically be whatever you want. You can build pures that can technically be like classes, and that they specialize in one specific thing. Like, you can either build offensive pures, some that have a certain amount of defense in order to utilize certain equipment and stuff like that. But generally, it's basically a classless system if you were to build a main account, and you can just switch between like range, magic, melee, and other similar things. And you can switch within seconds just by clicking equipment. Let's see. I'll take that one for now. I think the main thing that would get me back into RuneScape is if they had something like, or old school RuneScape, I should say specifically, is if they had something like stealing creations added to old school RuneScape. It was a mini game that was in the normal base game of RuneScape, which is basically a skilling mini game combined with combat. And it was probably the funnest thing I ever played in RuneScape in the history that's been out. But unfortunately, old school RuneScape doesn't have any equivalent of that. You basically start with nothing, and you have to go and collect a bunch of resources and then craft those resources and then give those gear to people that can go fight and then have them defend certain points. And it's kind of like a mini roguelike in a way, where you basically just build from scratch from nothing, get a bunch of resources, craft those into things that are useful, and then try to win against the other team that is doing the same thing. And I believe in normal RuneScape, it's, unless you can find groups for it, I don't believe anyone plays it normally anymore, which is unfortunate. Because people just use it to grind, I believe, EXP. Doomed Glaive works way better than Doomed Club. Which color is Doomed Glade? Isn't it green that converts to brown? Yes, it's a green that converts to brown. Or, you know, brown to skull, I mean. We can give it a shot. It'll still make it so we don't have cleanse, though. But we'll give it a shot and see what happens. I'll give it a shot. Obviously, against that battle, it was going to be easy because they were low stats. But let's see what it looks like against a real battle. That's not a real battle, unless it's Lust. It'll ever load. Why is it loading? Why is it not loading instantly? Come on now. Hello, game. There we go. Oh, no, that's not a real team. Gotta try it against at least one real team. See how it goes. Yeah, RuneScape is one of the games that have probably the most amount of time on. If you count playing multiple accounts at once as playing the game in separate instances as far as counting towards your total, I played RuneScape more than any other game I've ever played. I believe Gems of War and Dota/Dota 2 beats it out though if you count multiple instances at once as one instance. Because normally when you play RuneScape, you're playing like 2 to 8 accounts at once. Normally. Or at least some people do. I am one of those some people. Like at minimum 2 normally. One that you do just off the side doing skilling, and the other one which you normally use as a main account. RuneScape also makes for a really good AFK game as well. Kind of like how some mobile games are, except it feels way more rewarding in RuneScape doing it. Because after you're not AFKing, you can just go and come back and actually use all the resources you accumulated to do fun things. What do we take here? We'll grab, I'll take that for now. Haven't really been able to utilize the Doomglade here. Let's see, that should be enough damage there. And we have alignment. Even if he revives it, we still would have been able to keep our turn. Oh wait, it has Greenstorm on it too? Oh, I did not realize that. I did not realize that aspect. It probably does, doesn't it? Probably on like the 7th perk or 6th perk. Where'd it go? That's not what I wanted. No, second to last, 9th perk. But yeah, it does have Greenstorm on it. You are correct. I did not realize that. Even has Entangle first enemy, so you don't have to deal. Wait, that has it? Wow, that weapon's actually really good. I did not realize it has Entangle first enemy as well. That is really good for a Doomskull related weapon. Because in case you accidentally miss or something, the enemy won't be able to do as much damage to you. Yeah, Doomglade does work way better. And it's more recent too. More people probably have it. Doomglade was added 2 weeks ago, right? Or wait, was it last week? Wait, wasn't it literally last week? Never mind. But yeah, that's a really recent weapon. So a lot more people probably have that compared to the other one. And it's better with this. There's no point in me trying to cast. He's going to win quicker by just killing himself out. Oh, this was the team you mentioned earlier? Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't end up doing it because it kind of got caught up with the timer thingy. Sorry about that. Yeah, if anyone still has any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably be heading out after this battle. We'll be back tomorrow at some time around, probably in about 12 hours from now or so. It's most likely going to be around 10 or noon. And we're going to play Fire Emblem for a long amount of time. I never played a Fire Emblem game. It's a tactical, turn-based RPG game. Always love RPGs and turn-based. Has a lot of dialogue. So half the game might just be us listening to audio. But it's going to have a lot of cutscenes. And I'm not going to be skipping any of them since it's the first playthrough. It's also roguelite in that we can't let anything die on our team. Otherwise, we lose them forever. So unless we're just scrapping them out, we need to make sure people don't die. Though ideally, we're not going to kill anyone. I don't think I'm going to use anyone just as meat shields. My plan is, I'm not sure exactly what the class system is in that game. I know there's like almost a dozen different types. I think my game plan is mostly build range and healers. and only have like 2 good tanks. Like one that's more agile and one that's more beefy, which I would assume would be something like a sword and then an axe. With the axe being the beefier one and the sword being the more agile one. I believe there's a spear too, which is probably the most dexterous, but I'm not sure if that would actually be a good thing. I hate running dodge in RPGs because it's so inconsistent. I'd rather run mitigation or just a high damage and then just use ranged troops and have a bunch of tanks up front so you don't get hit. And I heard that they made healers a bit better, or casters in general. So I might just make sure I have a lot of those just to make sure nothing dies. And I believe there's some kind of bonus when you're like adjacent to other troops and stuff too, which would be also useful. I think you'd want to keep everyone huddled together next to the healers. With the tanks up front and the ones that are doing range in the back. Let's see. I'll go for a doubling on that. Actually, I might as well just let him die. It's firebomb. I don't need to do anything. Just make sure I take skulls. Okay, what do we take here? Let's take that for now. And he'll just firebomb himself out. And there we go. Oh yeah, I heard from friends and stuff this one's really good. And it's also a lot of people's first time playing Fire Emblem. I know it's personally my first time doing it. It's been a series that's been around for a while. But, I don't know, it's just one of those series that most people didn't bother bringing up until it came on Switch. I think it might have been because too many people were still too young. Because Nintendo was kind of geared towards like the younger demographic. And most people wouldn't have really been playing Fire Emblem. It was also something that was only really big in Japan and only recently in the last like probably 5 to 10 years really became big everywhere else. Let's see. Green there. And that should be enough to kill. Also, I like how I said I'll do this as the last battle. I did like 5 battles since then. Just because we keep getting ridiculously easy battles that I can't just pass up. Because there's such free loot. Also, we should be above 10 million gold again. We need to farm way more than that, though. A revenge battle is so tempting. I'm not going to go for it, though. We'll be here all night if I keep going one more battle. Let's see. Is it better to switch guilds at the start of the week? Or any time is fine? You generally want to switch guilds before reset. So if you were to switch guilds, you'd probably want to do it like right now or tomorrow. Would be the best time to switch guilds. Because assuming that you're switching into a better guild, which most likely you would be. I'm not sure why you would switch into a weaker guild. But assuming you're switching into a stronger guild, it is advised most likely to switch prior to the reset. Because you're going to get more loot on the Monday when it ends up switching over. Because of all the tasks that they'll end up getting done. That you would miss out on if you came a little bit after that. At least for that week anyways. Hello, Gonzalo. But yeah, does anyone else have any other questions? Otherwise, I'll be wrapping up for now. We'll be back tomorrow in about 12 hours from now, probably around 10 a.m. to noon, sometime around there. We'll be streaming Fire Emblem for several hours. Other than that, tomorrow we'll be back at normal time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. And then we'll be just doing going over next week's stuff. There's a possibility we're getting a wild plains buff. It might not be happening tomorrow, but if it was to be happening, it is most likely to happen tomorrow. And if it doesn't happen tomorrow, it's probably happening in a couple months from now. But there's a possibility we get wild plain buff on Monday. And yeah, that'd be pretty cool if we do end up getting that. And also another fix that we're getting tomorrow, specifically around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or so, specifically tomorrow on Sunday, is they're going to be fixing the delve, which of course has that current last room issue. So if you still have a few battles left, you might want to wait till tomorrow night. I'll be doing that with my last battles, the ones I haven't used yet. This will be fixed in about this time tomorrow. It should be fixed. So that means you'd still have about 6 hours in the event to go and do it tomorrow night if you have the time. So that might be something that some people might want to do. It's not much more loot. It's about 15% more, but that will be fixed as of tomorrow night, most likely. There are some people on the forum kind of saying they should wait until afterwards, just so it's fair, so everyone can't do it. But based on what they currently said, it does look like they're doing it at that time, which will allow about 6 hours to do it with the correct multiplier rather than the incorrect multiplier and chest thing. But anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Leave a like if you enjoyed the stream, and I will catch all of you later. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye, everyone.